and welcome. Let me make sure I'm in focus. Oh, there we go. I'm Amanda Faye, and this man over here is Matthias.
That's it, you're done.
I'm watching the Apple event. Don't bother me!
While he's watching the Apple event, he's super excited. I'm like randomly listening, not really. I was actually listening to something else in my headphones, trying to write out a video. So he's doing that, and I am going to film a video right now. I'm not really set up, but I have my light and my sound, and I gotta get my camera and all that stuff ready. Yeah, so I'm gonna film my video while he's doing that because it'll be nice and quiet for me, and he won't be listening to what I'm saying because I don't like that. Just doing a couple things right now, put on some laundry, just mid-morning stuff, boring stuff.
Alright, as many of you saw, I was watching the Apple event. How many of you guys watched the Apple event? And what did you think about it? Down in the comments below, that's the question of the day. What did you think about the Apple event? If you didn't watch it, what basically happened was they introduced, well, they didn't really introduce, they introduced a new laptop, right? And it's called the MacBook. And it's much, much thinner than the MacBook Air. So that's a little confusing because the MacBook Air has air in the title. So that, you know, go figure. You would have thought they would have killed that one off, but maybe they're just trying to get rid of their inventory or something like that. And the Apple Watch, the pricing is unbelievable. It's so crazy expensive for an Apple Watch. For instance, like when I first saw it and they first were like starting at $350, you're like, okay, well that's kind of expensive, but me being, you know, a tech lover and now even starting a tech channel, which the link to that is down in the description below if you want to subscribe before you see any content. Oh yeah, so it starts at $350. So me being a tech person, you know I'm most likely going to get one and review it and test it out and stuff like that. But what I found interesting is how expensive it was. So I originally looked at it and I saw the $350 price tag and I was like, oh, that's kind of expensive. Well, I do want that stainless steel one with like the stainless steel band. That's pretty cool. And then so I looked up the pricing like right after they announced the pricing and stuff like that. That specific one that I wanted would be, I think, a little over $1,000. $1,000. No thank you. No thank you. They're marketing this thing as like a timepiece. So the frustrating thing about that is that if people get it, it's not going to be because it's like a smartwatch and it has, you know, like added benefits into your life. They're going to get it because it's like some stylish must-have accessory. So it's kind of like, well, that kind of sucks. I mean, iPhones, I mean, they were that to a certain extent when they first started coming out years and years back, but they always had like much more purpose than they did style and its intention. So I don't know, that kind of frustrated me. Why would you release something so expensive? Like what? Like the cheapest one I can't even wear because it's a smaller head, it's a smaller thing, most likely made for women with smaller wrists. I have big hands and big wrists, so I need the bigger one. And that's like starts at $400. So like even if I wanted to spend like as little as possible on an Apple Watch, it'd be like over $400. Like what? Like I'm looking at the Moto 360 here, probably gonna wait till the Moto 362, and those things are like, you can get them on Amazon for like $222. That's crazy. Anyways, my rant is over. More of these kind of rants and talks and stuff like that are gonna be on the tech channel. So if you guys wanna go check that out, before there's any content, there's gonna be content soon, but go check that out down in the description below. M-Tech is what we're calling it. Thank you all for your support and subscribing and stuff like that. Really appreciate it. And I'm going to show you right here what the first video most likely is going to be. Boom! 1+1 unboxing. That is up and ready to go. I just don't know when I'm going to release it. I probably want to get some other content there too, so it's not just one video on a channel. But I don't know. You guys let me know what you want to see. Anyways, high five.
It's a virtual reality headset that'll work with your phone. You put your phone in it, and it's supposedly 3D. You have to download the app and it'll separate the, what do you call it, panes of the film to make it, the lens inside, make the lens inside look like it's 3D.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a way that you can do like virtual reality on the cheap.